Ah, in comes I, old Father Christmas. Be I welcome or be I welcome not. Even in these COVID times, Father Christmas should never be forgot. I brought some gallant men with me. They'll show you some activity. Activity of youth, activity of age, such as you've never heard before, nor seen on any stage. Now, in this little bit of cyberspace, there shall be shown the dreadfulest battle. Dreadfulest? Dreadfulest? Who writes this stuff? I shouldn't be here anyway, you know. I'm overweight. I'm an elderly gentleman with an underlying health condition. I'll have you know, yes, should be shielding at home with a nice bottle of gin. It's ready. The elves are on strike. They refuse to wrap presents without PPE. They say the toys are all made in China and are bound to be infected. And I tell you, Rudolph, the reindeer, they've been partying with the students at Oxford, and they tested positive when they got back. Now the whole team is self-isolating. So much for herd immunity. What? Oh, yes. Right. Where was I? Yes, the dreadfulest. Now, in this bit of cyberspace, there shall be shown the dreadfulest battle that was ever known. And if you don't believe what I say, step in, St. George.
In comes I. Ah, okay. This is how it's supposed to work, okay? I say St. George. You could unmute yourselves. Unmute yourselves. It's not going to work if you don't unmute yourselves. That's better? Okay, here. In comes I. St. George. Hurrah!
Hurrah!
Yeah, that'll do. In comes I, St. George. Well, a man of courage bold, with my great sword and shield, I won 5 crowns of gold. It was I who fought the fiery dragon, led him to the slaughter, and by this means won for me the king of Egypt's daughter. Where is the man that with me dares to stand? I'll cut him down with my right hand, I'll cut him. Flies, I'll send him to the kitchen to make a substantial meal.
In comes I, the Turkish knight, come from Turkey land to fight. First I fought in England, then I fought in Spain, and now, after 2 weeks of quarantine, of course, I'm back in England to fight St. George again.
Hooray!
Fight St. George at last.
Hooray!
It's enough. Just stick this cutlass right through his ear and beat him and bail him and chop him into slices and make him into sausage meat and turn him into a Scotch egg. Yeah.
In comes I, St. George.
Hooray!
Turkey, I bid thee stand and fight.
George, at last. At last. But you can go and boil your bottom, you son of a silly person.
I've seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail. You don't get me with that kind of thing. You jumped up, empty-headed turkey food trough wiper.
But can you do the outrageous accent? And as for being Turkish, George, you are Cappadocian. It doesn't get any more Turkish than that, you patron saint of syphilitic whores.
What has Turkey ever done for us apart from a plain load of doubtful PPE and Boris Johnson's grandfather?
Boris Johnson's grandfather. Our most audacious and successful plan to date. After Brexit, England will be a laughingstock and Turkey will take its place at the United Nations Security Council.
Is there a doctor to be found, already near at hand, to cure this deep and deadly wound and make our champion stand?
I am a doctor, the finest there is in all of Oxford town.
What is that you're wearing?
Homemade PPE.
Is that a paper mask?
Well, yes.
Oh.
We just have to make a small collection for it.
Yes, the government's very sorry about that. They're asking the rest of us to make it up for you.
How are they going to do that? By funding the NHS properly, by scrapping the healthcare charges for the overseas staff and nurses?
No, by standing on our doorsteps every Thursday night to give you the clap. I mean, to raise a round of applause.
Oh, that will help a great deal and make a big difference.
Well, if you are a doctor, so great and so sure, what kind of diseases can you cure?
All sorts of diseases, whatever you pleases. The itch, the stitch, the palsy and the gout, the pains within and the pains without. Any old man dead 70 years or more takes one of my monoclonal antibody pills, he'll rise up and fight again.
And what of your fee? I'll give you £50.
Not enough.
All right, I'll give you £10.
Still not enough.
€3.50, all in pure gold.
Gold, you say? Gold. Well, that's the COVID vaccine at $35 a go, probably, and 60 million patients in the UK. That's no deal Brexit, worst recession for 300 years. I'll do it for €3.50, all in bright gold, and the round of applause every Thursday evening until midsummer. I'll make this man hot instead of cold. Jack Finney.
My name is not Jack Finney, nor John Finney neither, but Mux Jack Finney.
Jack McFinney? You're not Scottish, are you?
Perish the thought. No, Mux. Capital M, small x, pronounced Mux. I'm non-binary.
Ah, is that all? I just thought for a moment, well, you know, gender blind casting's no problem to us because it's a vast improvement over the talent blind method that we've always used up until now. Very well, Mux Jack Finney, hold my ox.
That's not an ox, it's a unicorn.
It's an ox, there's no such thing as a unicorn.
Look, it's a unicorn, just like Boris promised us.
You need to get your eyes tested.
No, no need for that. I drove all the way to Barnard Castle and back, no problem.
Have it your own way, hold my unicorn.
Well, give him here then.
There you go. And put a mask on.
On a unicorn?
No, on you.
Oh.
You're in an enclosed space, less than 2 meters from my my unicorn.
All right.
Mr. Knight, let's see what's wrong with you. Whoop, I need to see, so I'll put that up. Right, and let's see if we pull this. What happens if I pull this? Nothing. Ah, there we go. That's better. And what if I poke and I prod this and I put a leech on? Will that do any good? Yep. Okay, we've got something there. Now, a little drop of the elixir of life, which I have used for many years. That's better. Keeps me going. Mustn't spill any. Now a drop for the Turkish knight. Ah, where we go. Ladies and gentlemen, despite the obvious diagnosis of abdominal trauma inflicted by the forceful application of a toy sword, traditional narrative reasoning tells me that there's a large wolf's tooth that's been growing in this man's head. And I once cured a magpie of the toothache.
How did you do that?
I cut its head off. I'll just tie this piece of string around the tooth And then if we all give a long pull and a strong pull, and we all pull together, we go heave ho! Ah!
Oh, once I was dead and now I'm alive. Blessed be the doctor that caused me to revive. Pardon me, St. George, pardon me, I crave. Pardon me this day, and I'll be thy slave.
Oh, slave, you say? I'm sorry, old chap. There's a bit of a problem there. Oxford City Morris men have signed up to non-slavery mumming, so I'm afraid I'll just have to kill you instead. All right, black-hearted knight of Turkey, come and fight hand to hand.
Won't get away with this time, George. Your mother was a hamster, and your father, he smelt of elderberries.
That's enough of that.
In comes I, Beelzebub, and over my shoulder I carries a club, and in my hand a frying pan, and don't you think I'm a funny old man?
Oh,
I have a fire that's been long lighted for the Turk who's been long nighted, and oh my God, this is a long night. Off I goes old man Jack with the Turk on me back.
In comes I, who's never been in it, with my big head and my little wit, with my head so big and my wit so small. I've brought my music to please you all. My father, I'm 87, you know. So I've had the vaccine already. A girl must lie about her age, of course, but this is the first time I've increased it. My father died the other night, left me all his riches, a feather bed, a wooden leg, a pair of leather breeches, a coffee pot without a spout, and a jug without a handle, a guinea pig without a wig, and half a Christmas
candle.
Come on, lads, let's dance. This time. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Glad tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
A pot of good ale to make me whistle and sing. But some money in the hat is a very good thing. This year we are donating to the Trussell Trust, the National Food Bank charity, or you can donate to one in your own local community. Cheers.
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 Huzzah!